it's Amanda Johnson, and you're watching my spring cleaning video series, Out with the Old Beliefs, In with the New, so that you can love the life you have and have the life you want. And in this video series, we have been exploring how our beliefs can cause us a lot of unnecessary stress. So how can we have less stress by decluttering our minds? And as we've mentioned, it's our beliefs that dictate our choices, and our choices determine our behaviors, and our behaviors create the life that we have. So our beliefs create our life. And I don't think I can say it more times than that, because it is just so true. If we want to experience a different life, we need to experience and have different beliefs. So in the last two videos, we've looked at the first two parts of decluttering our minds. And we started by pulling everything out. And then we had to decide what was serving us and what was limiting us. Now that we've done that, the third part to this process is to let it go. Those beliefs that no longer serve us need to get hauled out of here, just like those boxes of old shoes and clothes and other items that have been hanging in your closet and taking up space are getting taken out to Goodwill. Now, I thought today I would try something new and actually try a little of my own medicine and really walk my talk today. So I decided to examine some beliefs that I had. And one belief that I have is that I need to write and rehearse everything I'm going to say in these videos so that they are of utmost value. And I decided to take a look at that belief to assess whether or not it was serving me or limiting me, and then to let it go. So that's what I've done today. I have let that belief go, and I am here demonstrating just how powerful it can be to shift our beliefs by bringing you this video completely unscripted, and just letting my intuition guide me, and the empowering beliefs that I have to really lead the way during today's video. Now, that was something that came out of my listening to a radio show today called Cutting Edge Consciousness. I totally recommend it if you haven't already listened to it. Look them up. I found it on my podcasts, Cutting Edge Consciousness. Every show they do is completely unscripted, unplanned, and they have these beautiful value-add radio sessions. And that allowed me to reframe my beliefs. I built new legs under my belief by watching or listening to this powerful podcast. So here I go, unscripted. Okay, so our third final step is letting things go, taking them out, hauling them out to the curb. And really, I wanted to point out in this final episode to you just how our beliefs really can limit us, and how important it is to do those first two steps, and now just release. Once you've decided that there are beliefs that are no longer serving you, and you've assessed that the tabletop, if you will, has references holding it up and supporting it that you've already challenged, and you've already in some ways proven not to be true, now is time to let it go. And I know that sounds really simple, and it is. I'm not saying it's easy, but it is a really simple concept. So when we begin to realize what no longer serves us, and we say, okay, I get that doesn't serve me, then we are free to choose what to believe and what not to believe. Again, remember, our beliefs are not necessarily true, as we talked about before, and they are not us. Someone else that I heard today, and one of my favorite thought leaders and spiritual leaders and incredibly powerful women in this space, is Byron Katie. And I highly suggest, if you haven't already been introduced to her work, is to check her out. You can find her at thework.com, and her process is so powerful. Her tool is so powerful to help us let go of these beliefs. It's all about challenging them and noticing them. So check her out, but I would summarize her process by saying this. Once we have questioned and challenged our beliefs, we can simply see how it's affecting us, how are we reacting, and how would we react if we didn't believe those thoughts. And that is a very freeing and powerful question to ask, because that is how we go from not having what we want to having what we want. Another thing I wanted to point out in this video is typically the beliefs that are limiting us, they're keeping us from experiencing something that we want more of in our life. And it's not that we have to do something, or that we have to become something, or that we need to fix ourselves even. It's all about letting go of the beliefs that are holding us back. So for example, I was thinking about this and I thought, well, what is something that I, in my own life, have wanted to experience more of? And I remember thinking back to a time where I really wanted to like my job. I really wanted to experience more joy and excitement about my work. Now, one way to look at that is to say, okay, well, what do I have to do to like my job? And maybe I have to quit my job, or maybe I need to find a new job, or maybe I need to talk to my boss. And that's one way of looking at it. I'd like to propose an alternate way of looking at it, which is it's not about changing the experience or changing what's happening. It's rather changing our beliefs around it. So what belief did I have that was keeping me from enjoying my job? Maybe it was the belief that my work has to be meaningful. Or maybe it was my belief that, I was being worked too hard. Or it was my belief that if I'm not making 6 figures, I'm not doing a job that I can enjoy. Whatever it might be. Those may have been some of my limiting beliefs. You may have your own. And so it's not necessarily about changing the job per se. It's about changing our relationship to our beliefs and our thoughts about that job. So that is my challenge and my assignment for you this week as we close out on how we can send our old beliefs out and bring in new empowering beliefs. And that is, what is it that you want to experience more of in your life? And which beliefs are keeping you from experiencing that? So that is my video for you today. I really hope you enjoyed coming along this unscripted ride with me. I'm privileged that you gave me this opportunity and that you stuck it out. I hope that I've given you some additional food for thought when it comes to examining your old beliefs and letting them go so that you can love the life you have and ultimately have the life you want. Now, please leave a comment below this video. I'd love to hear some of what has come up for you. What is it that you want to experience more of? And what are some of those beliefs that are currently holding you back? And as always, please share this video with your friends or your colleagues or your family, whoever you think might benefit from a little less stress and a little more ease in their life. I so enjoyed taking you on this journey and being a part of this series with you, and I look forward to the next opportunity that I can make my way into your inbox and share a little bit of what I've been learning on this journey called life. So if you haven't done so already, come on over to my website. Make sure that you have subscribed to receive my weekly tips, tricks, and my 10 dirty little secrets to loving the life that I have. Thank you so much, and until next time.